Good morning, boys and girls. Hope you guys are doing fine. As you can see, well, a little bit of weight, 3 weeks stuff, maybe a month, right? Hope you guys are feeling skinny too. Hope you guys could see me. I wish you and your family the best. Hope you guys are doing fine, okay? And I miss you, by the way, okay? Anyways, let's get started, okay? Let's talk about clauses, okay? Remember, okay? Now, please pay attention, okay? Please. If you cannot see the board, maybe because of the light, I'll fix that eventually, okay? But in the meantime, okay, we're gonna talk about clauses. There are two types of clauses. If you can't see the board, I'll work on this also as well. Okay, hopefully by tomorrow. But today is like the first day, so bear with me. We're gonna get better at this within the time as goes. Okay. So there are two kind of clauses. We have an independent clause, okay, and we have a dependent clause. Remember, independent and dependent. Okay. Please pay attention. An independent clause, guys, okay, has a subject and a verb. Now remember, guys, okay. A subject is who are we talking about? Subject. Subject, who, and what are we talking about? Remember, we've been through this many times, okay? What are we talking about? Who are you talking about? I mean, you gotta let me know who or what, right? We can't just leave the sentence as it is. You have to explain to the people when you're having conversations, right? That way they can understand who we're talking about. They'll be like, what? And we don't want that exactly. So the next following step here is, okay, here we go. Okay, now remember, independent clause has a subject now. It also means additional, okay, it has a verb. Remember, a verb is an action. Remember, jumping, running, remember, eating, swimming. That's action, okay? Now remember, okay, an independent clause has to have a subject and a verb. Keep that in mind, okay? Now, that's also a definition of a sentence, okay? In other words, they can't just stand as short sentences. Obviously, what I've been telling you to give me full sentences, you guys been giving me nothing but little independent clause sentences. Remember, we want. Give me where you start from. Who are you talking about? What are you, the subject? What are you on? Who are you talking about? Which is the subject, the action, right? And what are we? I mean, give me the whole. I mean, in a sentence, you could tell me the sentence itself. What are you trying to tell me? That's why I tell you guys, make your sentences longer in homework. Okay. Now remember, as I go here, okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, this is an example of an independent clause. Okay. Independent. Independent. Keep in mind, independent. The weather was hot. Don't forget your periods. Remember, guys, okay, your periods. Meaning what? Your grammar. Keep in mind, I keep telling you guys. Also, be careful with your commas. Your periods. When you use a comma, because what? You're gonna make your sentence longer. Right? You're gonna use the independent and dependent sentence. That's what they call clauses. Okay? You're giving me more information or whom or what are you talking about. Okay? Cool. Now remember, okay? So here we go. We have a dependent what? The weather was hot. Okay, keep in mind. The weather was hot and dry. Okay, that's an independent. Okay. Also, now let's go to another one now. Let's go to our dependent. Okay. A dependent clause, it's not a complete sentence. Why? Because you're not giving me no information. What are you talking about? Okay, it makes sense, right? We don't want that, right? When we're talking to somebody, or we're trying to carry conversation, especially in El Paso, which is, well, you guys will be, well, hopefully, with any time soon, we'll be going over there, okay? You guys don't forget your English. Keep in mind that, okay? Now, next, give me a second. You know how it is. We're going to use our magic spray Lysol. And remember our famous rag? Remember? Yes, I know. That's my best eraser that I had. And look how good it works. Next, okay, guys, here we go. Okay, a dependent clause A dependent clause, guys, okay? It's not a complete sentence, okay? It must be attached to an independent. Okay, remember, keep in mind, it must be together with independent and independent. Because you're making your sentence longer, remember. We're not gonna just, oh, Adrian jumped. Okay, that is what? That is a dependent cause, independent cause. Because Adrian, right, the subject, and jumped is the verb, right? That's what you call a dependent clause, okay? Actually, it must be attached to a dependent clause, okay? Now remember, okay? Let me give you an example real quick here. Here we go. When, you gotta use the magic spray, people, okay? Don't worry. An example, okay, of the independent, okay? Independent. Let me get a quick sentence, which is gonna be longer, okay? Look, keep in mind, okay? Remember, when June, like the month June, arrived. Don't forget, arrived. Why do we have a comma? Because we are not finished with the sentence, right? What are we gonna do here? Okay, we're gonna add a what? Actually dependent. We're gonna add dependent. So we keep going. When June arrived, it was very hot. It was very hot. Now remember, okay? So obviously what we see here, it was very hot. Okay, what is that right there? Is that a dependent or an independent or dependent? Right? This is a what? This is a dependent. Because it was very hot. It was very hot. But when it was very hot, I mean, obviously, we know when it's hot. When is it very hot? Summertime, right? And hopefully we will get to see each other in summertime. Hopefully, pray to God, okay? Everything comes out fine, okay? So we know that. So now we're talking about here now. Where is my subject here? Where is my subject? June. Because we're talking about June, right? When? June. Okay. Now arrive. It's my what? It's my action. Arrive means it's here. Not as in now, obviously, right? Because it's not June yet. So this is just a tense, is what we're talking about. Arrive, okay? It was very hot, okay? Don't forget that, please pay attention. But still, I will be sending you additional information on your homework. Don't worry, you have any doubts, you're more than welcome to send me messages, okay? And I will reply to you, okay? Cool? So I don't want you guys to have any doubts, okay? Now, next of all, let's go back to, I'm gonna give you another, actually, I'm gonna give you a sentence of a dependent clause, okay? Gotta make this real quick. I'm used to having you guys for like 2 hours. 3 hours, sorry. Maybe 4 squeezing sometimes, right? Let me give you an example of an independent sentence, okay? Check it out, okay? Because, okay? Baby, Tom cries. Okay? Now, where is my dependent? I'm gonna send you additional information with your homework too, okay? To be a little bit more specific, okay? This is just a brief first video that I'm making. I feel like a superstar as well. Thank you. Okay? So because will be what? Because will be what? Okay? That'll be my dependent. Because you're telling me because. But because who? What are you talking about? Now here we go now. We're gonna go ahead and we're dependent now. Remember, because, okay? Remember that, okay? Because is our dependent, okay? Remember. Baby Tom cries. Baby Tom. Now who are we talking about? Baby Tom. Baby Tom. That is my subject. That's how we are talking about. We're talking about baby Tom. Okay? Who? Baby Tom. Right? Got it? Good. Now next, where is my action? Because baby Tom cries. Where's my action here? Wah! Right? Cries. Subject, baby Tom is my subject. Cries is my verb. Okay? Cool? Like I said, I'm gonna give you a little bit more additional information, right? Because we briefly, like I said, it's my first video. We'll get better at this, okay? Eventually, as the days go on by, hopefully, God's will, okay? Everybody will be fine. I'm gonna give you one more, okay? Just the last one, okay? Number 2. This is number 1. This is number 2. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I hope you guys can see my mini board, but that's what I actually have as a tool for now, okay? Good? Now, here we go, okay? When I gave, like remember give in the present, gave in the past. To give you money. I give you money today. I gave you money yesterday. It's a past what? Irregular what? Verb. Remember, don't forget, it's a irregular. It's actually a irregular verb. An irregular verb, I'm sorry. Okay? Good? A toy. A toy. Now when, here we go again, when, because and when are what? These are dependents, okay? Dependents, okay? Good? And I is what? I is what? My subject. Who are you talking about? Me, myself, and I, okay? Good? And then we have obviously gave a toy. Where is my action? Remember, I told you, like money, gave. When? In the past. Okay, keep that in mind. So here's my verb. Okay? And a toy is what? Remember, a place, a thing, or a what? You figured out the third one. You know that already. We've done this for years. Okay? Or a what? In case you forgot. A place, a thing, or a person. The third person. Okay? And toy is obviously my what? My noun. Okay? Well, we'll be doing this every day, so you'll see a little bit more every day, okay? Hopefully I'll be more skinnier, okay? Try to eat less, okay? So I can look not too fat on screen, okay? Take care. God bless you and your family. Hope you guys having a good weekend. Get ready for work tomorrow. Don't forget your homeworks, okay? Because I'm looking at you guys. I'm watching you. Take care, okay? Bye. Take care.